Cook up some food. What can we cook up? Do some more aspic. Oh, now it tells me I can't see to craft? Now it says very dark. It was dark outside, but it's very dark inside my vehicle here. So, alright, I guess there's just enough moonlight plus my night vision that I can still craft in the dark, just not the very dark. So I should be able to cook food from here. So, do the aspic. And then do... Not a lot of choices when you're a carnivore. Guess I'm just going to rehydrate some of the meat. Let's just do 5. Okay, so we got some food, we got some water. We cleared the shipwreck. Biggest thing is we got 8 more plutonium cells. Those things are really rare. If I can ever get rid of this stupid tail and get my power armor on, that would be really useful to have it. So, hey there, Chief Cornstalk. What'd you miss? We finished up the lab. We actually completely cleared it, from what I could tell, other than one location, and I wasn't willing to drop down a long rope past broken stairs on the very bottom floor to see what might be there. Too dangerous. Otherwise, we did get to the very bottom, got to the room with the ID card, got back out again. Huge pile of stuff. Bunch of really cool, fancy Rivtech weapons and guns and bombs and launchers. Just a pile of stuff. So, some decent purifiers and that. Yeah, we got a big pile of CBMs I'm going to try to put in again. Alright, so we've hit most of the local areas now, so let's mark that is cleared, mark the mine is cleared, mark the lab is cleared. So now it's decision time. Do I head back to the hotel? Got lots of water. Actually, from here, I might have a hard time getting the vehicle next to the pool like I usually do. There should be enough room. We'll see. So let's either go back here and do a round of CBM installation and mutations and see what kind of fun we can have with that. Or I think it's head back. Yeah, I'd have to go quite a long ways to get to some endpoints down that direction, so I'm not liking going any further south currently. I'd have to find a clear way over there, and there's a big river blocking us various locations. I guess I could go annihilate a mall, but I just can't think of what I would need in a mall that would draw me over there. So it's either head down to that motel to do that, or it's head back out this way, back across the bridge. And if I remember right, this was an ice lab? I want to say that was an ice lab. I didn't mark it. That's the one that we had to come down and chop our way through a tree to get onto the road to actually make it into this area. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will instead, we'll head over here to the farm. It's got a water pump out front to refill our water with. And it'll have animals that we can butcher if we get hungry, so I don't cut into my food supply. And then we can pop over to the lab. Maybe we'll do one more lab before I do installations. I'll have to take a look at our supplies and decide. Let's go that way. No reason to really go down to that motel. The map. If I'm going to do a lot more traveling, the map would be useful, but I've already got 1 or 2 stockpiled. And I'll probably find more before I really use them. That's a pretty good sized city up that way. That branch there's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 endpoints. And we actually do have a connection to it. That's a possibility. Oh yeah, I was going to go check this endpoint as well. And I was curious if this was clear. That would simplify my path quite a bit if this is clear. I suspect it's going to cut me off, like right like this. Let's go that way though, after I sleep. It's 5:30 in the morning and I'm not tired yet. Alright, maybe I won't sleep. I'm just going to wait for dawn and then we're going to take off. Actually, we'll just wait 30 minutes. There we go. Once you know where they're at, they're not too hard to find. Gas station desks will occasionally have them, but you can get one almost guaranteed every time by going to the motels. Motel desks, pretty much every time will have a map. Otherwise, they're pretty hit or miss where you'll find them. Alright, back down south through all the stupid acid ants. Yeah, just go to a motel, go to the central office, and on the desk of the central office is almost always a map. I should probably do a quick tip video about that one. It's pretty useful. For anybody watching that's not aware, I do a lot of YouTube videos for Cataclysm, a lot of new player friendly ones. Quick tip series, just a bunch of topics and nice short, easy to watch videos, and a Cataclysm University series that goes more in depth in some of the gameplay mechanics and advanced strategies, and full tutorial playthrough. That's on like a episode 160 or something crazy. How we doing? Alright, let's get over to the road here. So much crazy acid ant activity. Alright, we're doing 70. Let's slow that down. How's the road looking? Alright, it's all a question again of whether the bridge is blocked. Razor Claw. I almost never see Razor Claws unless there's a shipwreck nearby, and that Razor Claw is an awful long way from the one we just cleared, so I'm wondering if there might be another shipwreck like right in here. Do I have my binoculars with me? I do. Alright. Keep moving. Yeah, stupid ant. Hello there. What do we got here? Got crates on the ground. That's one of these unreported locations. Let's slow down and take a look. As long as I don't see any survivors popping out at me. I think this is a swamp shack, but it's not showing it on the map. Usually it'll say swamp shack when you point at it, even though you can't see it with a letter on the map. It's got tilled ground to plant seeds in. Got a little workshop. Steel-toe boots that fit, combat boots that fit. That's the smoking rack, so I could smoke the meat there with some charcoal. We've got a vat to hold your alcohol in to ferment it. I think these are charcoal kilns. Yep, charcoal kilns ready to make charcoal out of. Got your wood stove. It's a pretty awesome place to find early game. Makes a really, really good home base location. Plus you're next to the swamp, so you got tons and tons of raw materials nearby. There's the bedding area. But like I said, doesn't show up on the map. There's no indication that this thing is here. You just gotta find it. Yeah, it's motels, not hotels. So... Okay, Medusa spiders, spitter ants, nothing I care about anywhere here. Like I said, nice building. If I hadn't just dehydrated a huge pile of meat, I'd take advantage of the charcoaling system here. We're actually tired. Yeah, we'll note it on the map. Swamp Shack. We may come back to it. It'd probably be a good idea to actually sleep in here where I can block line of sight. Mostly block line of sight. There we go. 6:50 in the morning. Let's not sleep. Let's push on. We just got the tired status, so we got some wiggle room. I want to go see what's at the end of that road and see if the road goes all the way through before I stop. Alright, yeah. Get your stamina back. Hello, ant that's in the vehicle with me. Bubble car! Bubble car. We might have to stop now. I can get some more upgraded solar panels installed on my vehicle. And maybe some storage batteries too, to increase the power so I can never mount that fusion cannon and take advantage of all the power. So many damn ants. Let's just keep going for now. Alright, we might come back, we might not. Ooh! Yeah, I think that's too far over. No, I'll just make it. Yeah, I'll just make it. Just barely. One, two, three, four, five. So yeah, we'll scoot right on by it. As soon as I get past it, I think I will stop, and we'll check it for diesel. Actually, back up so we're close enough that I can siphon it directly. Alright, you got diesel? Jeez, 000. Damn it. Spike plating, though. Do I grab the spike plating while we're here? Perfect condition diesel engine, too. Grab the headlights. Oh, 32-inch armored wheels. Awesome. I can do all my changes right here. And then I can run down and grab that stuff from the solar, or from the bubble car as well. Alright, so we're going to be here for just a little bit. Alright, so I got the headlights. I don't care about any of that. I'm gonna grab that wheel, but I need to go get my jack. Do I want the spiked plating? Let's do this. From here to here, pull out the wheels I've got to make some room. To inventory, drop in. Actually, I didn't pick them up. Grab the headlights. I don't have my bottle jack here. Alright, that's one wheel. There should be more. Oh, perfect condition wheels. Awesome. Alright, is that going to be enough? Alright, that's 6 wheels, so I can install 4 and have a couple of spares, and or set up a second axle if I've got the skills, and improve my off-road travel quite a bit. So we'll think about that. Anything else I want to pull off this thing? Bike plating is just going to be steel plate, I believe, if I try to remove that. 20 minutes, take it off. What's that give? Nope, it is full spike plating. Yeah, let's grab it. We're going to be here a bit. I'm probably going to go dead tired before I get this stuff off. Alright, we got the spike plating in. I've got plenty of all the rest of that. Armor plating. Got steel plating all the way around currently. I just don't think I'm going to go for the armor plating. If I were going to do it, I would just armor plate the front here. But it's been working fine the way it is. I guess I'm not going to worry about it. I can get armor plating pretty easily, lots of places, if we ever do decide to, but I'm not planning on ramming tons of stuff with this thing. Alright, so I think I'm done pulling stuff off of there. Let's try to get the wheels swapped out before I go dead tired, then I might back up. Take a look at this thing. How many good solar panels you got? 1 perfect, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 perfect solar panels. That's quite a few. Storage battery is zeroed out and heavily damaged. A good electric motor. Ooh, drive-by-wire controls. I could take the drive-by-wire controls out, install them in my van if it would let me, if I've got the skill, and then I could remotely control my van and drive it into turrets. Let's take those out. I'm going to try to play with those. Alright, we got all the perfect condition ones off. Not gonna try to grab the battery. I'm not sure I have the ability to repair that thing. Let's do the shuffle move to get these things out of here for now. Alright, we got everything up there right now. Leave me alone, otters. I'm busy. Okay. Can we get this stuff installed? Install upgraded solar panel. Oops. What have I got on there now? Oh, I've got standard solar panels on there now. I thought I had upgraded. Another reason to force my mechanics up. How's my skill doing after what I just did? We're at 42%. Everything seems to be gated level 4 and 6. Meaning I can't get anything with a good XP chance. Hey there, Bigfoot Poacher. Building a death machine? Nah, it's the same van we've been driving around in. I'm just taking advantage of a military cargo truck and a bubble car on the bridge here to strip out some useful stuff. Thought I'd be able to install the upgraded solar panels, but I'm just shy on skill to do it. I should be able to get the wheels swapped out though, I believe, so we'll try that. So, 24-inch wheel. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You piece of crap. Bottle jack will go to 16 jacking, but I need 17. Oh. Goddamn game. That's hilarious. Yeah, the only thing above the jack, or the bottle jack, you have to build a crane type of assembly. I think I actually took one apart and I've got the components, if I remember right. What did I take apart that I've got the casters for? Or was that the components for the welder? That may have been from the welder. How much of this stuff can I fit in? I was really hoping I could get this done, but looks like not. I'm definitely not going to fit 5 32-inch armored wheels in with everything else. Let's get the drive-by-wire controls and the solar panels in at least. I may just give up on the armored wheels. We haven't really been having a problem with the 24-inch wheels, so if I'm not going to go all-out Deathmobile with this thing, which I haven't felt a need for, I am the Deathmobile. I just step out and obliterate everything in the area and then keep driving. I don't really need to run a bunch of things over in this thing. So I may just give up on the armored wheels idea if I'm going to have to fiddle with that kind of stuff. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and we'll take 4 of them. That gives us a 237. I couldn't fit another one in if I wanted to. And at some point I'm either going to dump them out if I need more space and abandon the plan, but that'll give me enough. So yeah, and then we got the spiked plating. Right now I'm running with steel rams up front. I'm just going to leave it the way it is for now. You mean have I passed the threshold and gone full on threshold mutant? The answer is no. Have to take a serum in order to exceed a threshold to quote-unquote lock in one of the family or tree branches for the mutation lines, and I don't have any that I qualify for and or would push me over right now. So alright, let's keep doing what we were going to try to do. The goal is to find out what's here and see if we've got a clear path straight through. And then we'll drive back down this way to get to that lab and farm area that we're looking at hanging out in for a bit. I'm tired. Maybe I'll... Do I want to try to sleep here? I don't want to try to sleep on a bridge. Too many funky things can come out of the water. And too many messages will pop in the area while I'm trying to sleep. Looks like the bridge is clear. Map, note, note. Drive on right. Drive on far right. Meaning hug the right rail and we can get through. Actually might be able to get through on the left rail as well. I didn't. Hello, Migo. Body site? Yep, body site. Man hacks, radiation badges, ID cards, 2 of them. Advanced programming. That's good for firewood. No mutagens or purifiers. And another solar vehicle. Alright, let's stop here. Go down and do our civic duty and kill us another Migo, because they just can't be allowed to live. And then go check the body site. Grab those ID cards. I think there might have been a few I couldn't see. We might have more than what I saw on the list. Not sure I was close enough to see. Oh, fell in a hole. I think that's the most damage I've taken in quite a while, falling into a pit. Yeah, maybe it could see everything. Yep, don't care about the rest. Alright, yeah, that pit did more damage to me than anything else I'd seen in quite a while. Alright, let's turn on the repair nanobots. Full health. Forgot I wanted to check this real quick. Ooh, full charge swappable storage battery. Clean solar panel. I could throw another solar panel on, but I'm going to hold off until I get the advanced or quantums. Which battery is that? I guess they're both actually full charge, just need some repair. Let's see if it'll let me do this. I got high enough strength to pull it. Let's grab the quick remove swappable case as well. Yeah, make me turn on my tool set. Alright, you gonna let me install this, or you gonna give me grief? Got the 2 small batteries there, storage battery there, so let's... Oops. How to do this? I really don't want... That's fine. Alright, cool. Okay, I think we got enough energy now. That will more than do for pretty much anything. I don't have much more than that for my RV Deathmobile with the laser turrets, so... We'd need more solar panel or solar power to really keep up with that crazy amount of power, but I am done with power requirements for the van. Alright, time to get moving. Still seeing razor claws. Still kind of surprised because we're pretty far from a shipwreck. And it's a lab! And it's looking like it might cut through. Alright, this has been quite the area for laboratories. Which kind are we going to get? We're going to get to double dip a lab this evening? Chair sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Right there will do. Alright, full and slaked. We're going to take a nap before we do anything else. And then we'll check what kind of lab it is first thing in the morning. Optical dampers on, tool set off. Go to sleep. See if anything mutates while we sleep from our genetic chaos. We've almost got, whoop, yep. Oh, rat tail and sleepy. Uh-oh. Alright, genetic chaos. Now you're starting to get a little crazy on me. Rat tail. Is a rat tail still one of those stupid things that I can't wear power armor with? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm almost getting worried about how long I sleep and how thirsty I get while I'm asleep, because I'm going from slaked to very thirsty by the time I wake up. And that's all part of the mutations we've got. We've got the very thirsty mutation, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Don't want to dehydrate to death just by going to sleep someday. Alright, we got rat tail now. It's a positive trait, it says. So you have a long but hairless tail. It's pretty effective balancing aid, but does look ratty. Prevents wearing non-fabric pants. Damn it! I wanted it to not have that message right there. So again, it's just a bonus dodge, which I already don't need. Yeah, now I have to sleep even more. Sleep more often, but still spend most of your time awake. Alright, well, we'll deal with it. Rehydrate some more meat. Alright. So we got food and drink. Starting to get a little concerned about how much water I've got stored up. It's not a critical concern yet, but I'm getting almost half, 57%. And again, diesel. We can't mess around about the diesel. Pretty much going to be the lab, this short trip here. And then we're going to have to go back to the big city and track down some diesel. Either from vehicles or from gas stations, whatever. But we've gone a long time without having to gas up. Alright, let's grab a science ID card and go see what kind of lab we got. It's looking like it's lit up. Oh, that's because I haven't used the thing yet. Alright. Alright, doors open. What do we got? Okay, temperature 29 on the torso currently. We have An ice lab. Yet another one. Goddamn ice labs. Alright, well, we won't be going 7 layers deep into this one. So, both of these are ice labs. We'll be limited in how deep we can go to try to get stuff out of them. Level 1, no problem. Level 2, fairly easy. Any deeper is going to get really, really questionable. Even with the gear that I can do. I have to think about this. Yeah, basically it's like 30 degrees every level. So go down 3 levels and you're dropping 100 degrees. Roughly. Really, really hard to keep ahead of unless you've got double thermal electric suits protecting every part of your body and winter gear and so on. So it gets insanely cold towards the bottom. And unfortunately, with the illiterate trait and my inability to read books or use recipes out of books, I just do not have access to some of the cold weather gear that's necessary to survive deep in those labs. So I can only kind of skim the top few levels, but we can still pull a lot of really good stuff out of those levels, just depending on the random gen. So we're still going in, but we just won't be able to go all the way down like we do in the standard labs. All 2 that we found, I think, the entire map so far. Alright, so it's an ice lab. Looks like I will have a route through here, but at least I don't have to go all the way back down and around and through that bridge to get back to this area. So unless that's solid forest, which I doubt, looks like we've got a route through. That might close off, but that I don't think will. So that's good at least. I still need to decide though. We've got quite the pile of CBMs and mutagen potential right now. So here's what I'm looking at. Here's the bionics we've got stockpiled currently. Arms alloy plating, cerebral booster, fusion blaster arm, which I don't think I can afford to install given that I'm a hand-to-hand melee fighter, because it actually replaces your arm. And I'm concerned what that would do to me, so I'm going to probably have to forego that. Actually, this isn't my entire list. I should have a lot more power storage laying around than that. I thought I had a big old pile. So if I got stuff sitting somewhere else, all CBM. No? Am I misremembering? Or did I drop it all here and not move it? There we go. Alright, there's the list. I knew I had a big old pile of CBMs somewhere. So I've got almost 30 standard CBMs. That's basically 3,000 additional power, plus 2 of the Mark IIs, which is another 500. So we're at about 5,500 power storage. Actually, that's 30. Yeah, that is 30. 29 and 1 there. So yeah, so that's about 5,500 power storage that we'd have available. I've got duplicates. So arms alloy, battery system I don't care about, intelligence boost, don't care, don't care, don't care, might put in, don't care, all of that's going in. Remote controller CBM, I'm still a little fuzzy on just what I can do with that. If it's just remote controlling drive-by-wire vehicles and the remote control cars that you can attach bombs to, I can probably find ways to use those if I can get it installed successfully and get the other things working, but my lack of electronic skill is really going to hurt in those kinds of endeavors, so I'm not convinced that I'll be able to do what I hope I can do with that. What I'm not sure of is whether that is the same as having like a control laptop, where I can actually remote control robots, sentries, and turrets with it. If I can do that, then oh, holy crap, is that valuable. But I'm not sure. So if anybody knows on the remote controller CBM, I've never had one installed and used, so I'm a little fuzzy on just what I can do there. How many tail mutations there are? There's almost one for every single line or branch in the tree. So I think almost all of them have tails of different types. Some may not, but most of them do. So there's probably a good... I don't know how many variations there are, because there's like level 1, level 2, level 3 tails across half a dozen different animal branches, so it's quite a few different kinds of tail. Solar panels I don't care about. Sonic resonator is another one I do want to get installed. That I think will let me just blast through doors and walls to disintegrate them, basically. Don't care. Time dilation lets me enter the matrix and go into bullet time mode, which is awesome. If I can get that installed, that'll be really critical. Another one. Uncanny dodge, somebody was saying that's broke, and that with my super high dodge I currently have, that would just not work right or something, so I'm not sure about getting that installed. And then the UPS system's only useful if I can ever get... I've got one UPS mod that I can put on a tool, but other than that I'll likely never get to build any more, and with this tail problem I can't wear my power armor to run it, so we'll see. But pretty good pile, so it's definitely worth me taking the time to get drugged up and deal with all that. I've got plenty of food, and I want to stockpile my water before I do this, actually, just to make sure if I get into withdrawals with the drugs that I can wait it out. But beyond that, things are fine. So that's the pile of CBMs, and then purifiers, we've got 2 serums and 4 standard vials of purifier, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm pretty well prepped for trying to remove any super bad negative CBM or negative mutations that might occur. I'm sure I'm going to blow out some high-end positive ones when I try to do these, but them's the breaks. And we don't have much in the way of other serums or mutagens, unfortunately. Yeah, we've got rat and ursine. I'm not sure how close I am to going rat, and I really don't want to go the rat route, so I'm not going to take that to try to go past the threshold. And then I can make as many mutagens as I want, so... so quite the pile. Just not sure. I'm thinking I might call the live stream to a close for the night. Been going about 5 hours, and got some other stuff I need to get taken care of, and this would be a good point to stop. Oh yeah, illiterate's pretty nasty. It's a major one. It's one of the hardest ones to deal with. I'm not sure if it's harder in a different way than schizophrenic. Schizophrenic's a lot of fun to deal with. What have I done lately? Schizophrenic, illiterate. I can't remember the other ones. I always try to take some kind of major negative for my playthroughs, my live streams, but kind of spice things up and force me to do different things and to adapt, not to always be doing the exact same process. Well, schizophrenic just needs Thorazine. As soon as you find Thorazine, that keeps the hallucinations under control. Schizophrenic's main danger is you passing out or falling asleep while you're driving, for example. really bad. The hallucinations, you can usually tell when you're hallucinating. It's usually pretty obvious what stuff could be in the area you're in or not, so it doesn't really bother me, once you're familiar with the game at least. If you're new to the game, I wouldn't take schizophrenia, because it'll freak you out way too often. But once you know how to deal with it, it's not too bad. Illiterate, though, is just hard-coded. You absolutely cannot ever use a computer, and you have no access to recipes from books, period. And you can't gain any XP. So the XP is tough. Not getting any recipes is a nightmare, though, because trying to level certain skills damn near impossible because you just have no recipes to choose from. It's just the very few you're granted when you level up, and if you don't have a kind of a bridging skill that you can use to level up on, you just get stuck. Alright. Yeah, I got the things I want to do are going to take some time, more than I have for the evening. I need to re-sort the inventory in the vehicle. I need to do some pretty boring maintenance stuff, and then do some prep work to go into the lab and do this fun mutagen CBM stuff. So I think I'm better served to just call it to a halt right here. We got some really good fun stuff done this episode, this evening, so we got that lab fully explored, pulled a lot of really good stuff out of there. Got a good CBM in the mine. We went and did the shipwreck, which was interesting. I haven't done very many of those. That was actually, I hadn't anticipated all that good razor claw meat and preserving all that food, so that helped out a ton actually. But I think I'm going to put the stream to an end right here, so let me just close the vehicle up, kind of get to a neutral state so we're in perfect condition, ready to go for the next time. Tomorrow I won't be streaming this. I'll probably be streaming 7 Days to Die co-op with my buddy Make'em for a good part of the day, and then Sunday I don't usually live stream. I do a lot of my maintenance for the channel and recording my canned episodes for YouTube, so it'll be Monday when I come back with this particular series. Look forward to seeing you then. Appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully you've liked, commented, subscribed, followed, all that good stuff, both here and over on YouTube, so you can keep track of what's going on. And I also have a Discord channel if you haven't visited it. I try to keep everybody aware and let you know what I'm doing. And we talk a lot about the games and chit-chat, so you're welcome to visit over there. And hope to see you next time. Have a good evening everybody. Bye-bye.